Hello and welcome. I am Marisha. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm creating a fun faux stained glass holiday ornament featuring alcohol inks. So let's go ahead and get started. For my project, I'm using a 3-inch acrylic clear circle blank. Now this circle can be purchased at Etsy, Amazon, or if you have a Glowforge or an acrylic cutting tool, you can cut it yourself. I'm also using Ranger's alcohol inks Bayou, Juniper, and Cosmopolitan, but feel free to use any colors you like. Before I apply the alcohol ink, I am prepping the surface both sides by cleaning it with alcohol. I will then add a few drops of alcohol ink to the surface and then let the fun begin. Let me tell you, my friend, I forgot how much fun I have when I use my alcohol inks. It has been a long time. I was going through my stash and I found my container of alcohol inks and I thought, let me pull these out and see what I can come up with. So recently I hosted a live stream on YouTube where I created 3 faux glass stained backgrounds. Oh my goodness. So much fun. Feel free to check it out. So I encourage you that if you've never worked with alcohol inks or if it's been a while, pull them out and work with them. You are going to have some fun. Now, here's the thing. If you are creating a background and you're thinking, oh, I'm not really feeling this, it's okay. It happens to us all. I brought in some isopropyl alcohol and I applied it to the surface and I'm using my paper towel just to wipe the surface and then I'm going to start all over again. So I'm going to apply a few drops of alcohol ink. And then just to allow the alcohol inks to move, I use my little puffy blower right here to the right, just to allow the air to move the alcohol ink on the surface as you see right here. And once I'm done, I'm going to allow it to set. And here is the final result of the background. I love how this turned out. Next, I am bringing in the Let's Resin UV resin. Now, I purchased the kit from Amazon. This is resin that you do not have to add the 2 parts. If you're familiar with resin, there's an A and B part that you have to mix together, and it is very loud in smell. And as one who deals with allergies and sinus issues, I was happy when I found out about this resin. Adding glitter is definitely an option, but I wanted to add some just to give an illusion of stars, like a starry sky in the background. Once I finish mixing the resin glitter mix, I will then apply the resin to the surface of the ornament using the silicone stick that's included in the kit. I will move the resin on the surface to make sure it is fully covered. Another great thing I love about this resin is that I don't have to wait 24 hours for it to cure. So I'm bringing in my UV light and I'm going to press the button, which will allow it to set for 60 seconds. It does go up to 150 seconds. Once it's done, the light will go off and there you have it. A nice resined background. Look at that. It looks like glass. Just the look I was going for this project. Did you know you can use your dies to die cut vinyl? Yes, that is what we're doing today. So I'm using Spellbinder's Rejoice Nativity die set to die cut Mary, Joseph, and Baby Jesus from the vinyl. I will now position the die cuts on the ornament. And then once I'm done, I will begin applying the bottom layer, which will represent the ground. So as you see, I'm just lining it up right here. And I'm going to flip it over. Before I remove the backing of the vinyl, I'm going to cut it down to size. So I'm using my scissors to do that. You can also use an X-Acto knife as well. And then once I'm done, I will remove the release paper from the back and then apply the vinyl to the ornament. I encourage you that if you do not have this die set and you have a Cricut, maybe search the images there and see if you can find a silhouette to die cut and create your ornament with as well. To ensure my scene is centered, I will apply Baby Jesus first and then Joseph and Mary. And then finally, look at that. Oh, I love this. And then I'm going to apply another layer of resin, but this time without the glitter. So I'm going in, as you see right here, basically repeating the step as before. Apply the resin to the ornament and use the silicone stick to move the resin on the surface to make sure it's fully covered. And then from there, I'll bring in the UV light. This time I'm going to set it at 150 seconds. And then we'll wait for the light to go off, and then I'll show you the final result. And here we have it, my friend, a faux glass stained ornament. This was definitely the look I was going for. That glass that's like filled with texture. It's just, oh, I love it. And for a final touch, I will add ribbon to my project. Now, this project can not only be an ornament, you can also create keychains as well. Yes, just get creative with your project. And if you decide to recreate this project, don't forget to tag me online or share it in our Facebook group. Thank you for joining me on today. I appreciate you so much for stopping by. I thank you for subscribing, clicking the thumbs up button and the notification bell to where you don't miss out on future tutorials. I am sending you love and a whole lot of hugs. Until the next crafty project, please take care.